Our destiny is largely in our own hands. If we find, we shall have to seek. If we succeed in the race of life, it must be by our own energies and by our own exertions. Others may clear the road, but we must go forward, or be left behind in the race of life. If we remain poor and dependent, the riches of other men will not avail us. If we are ignorant, the intelligence of other men will do little for us. If we are foolish, the wisdom of other men will not guide us. If we are wasteful of time and money, the economy of other men will only make our destitution the more disgraceful and hurtful. Frederick Douglass, a man born in the era of slavery, spoke those words to a people longing for something better, to those who believed that they were capable of much more than they were allowed to demonstrate. But our generation, we are the descendants of the sacrifice generation, those who sacrificed blood and treasure so that we could live in a world where our destiny was tied to our effort, not our pigmentation. No one can tell you who you are. It is your application of energy, gift, and grit that defines you. There will be those who will say that you are incapable of success. Those who will try to tie your success to either the goodwill or cruelty of others, be it a government, a social system, a nation. I wonder what would have become of Gandhi, Martin Luther King Jr., Nelson Mandela, if they'd waited for the world to change. Instead, it was Gandhi who said, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." King, freedom is never voluntarily given by the oppressor. It must be demanded by the oppressed. Mandela, any man or institution that tries to rob me of my dignity will lose.
And our mom and dad, you have the power to be whatever you are willing to work to become. Regardless of pigmentation, tongue, religion, gender, or nationality, it is up to you to teach the world how to treat you. In this day, in this hour, in this very moment, if we have not, it's only because we have lost sight of our ancestral vision. We lost sight of ourselves. We've waited too long for others, forgetting that no one can do for us what we must do for ourselves. Superheroes are those who find a way to break free from the chains of victimhood. They refuse to allow others to victimize them or label them as victims. Victim is a temporary state of being, something we may experience but eventually pass through. But victimhood is a constant choice. It's what happens when we hold on to the label of victimhood, when we accept it and allow it to become our identity. One is the cloud others place over us. The other, the thing we can rise above. It's true, we have the power to be whatever we are willing to work to become. Our destiny is largely in our own hands. We don't have to wait for the world to change, for the Creator to move, for our ship to come in. Too often, the world, as well as the Creator, is waiting on us. And if we keep waiting, we may discover that our ship has already sailed. Our challenge to ourselves and to you is go for it. Decide what your best life is and live it. It just takes a little bit of grit and grind. You know what? I don't see nothing wrong with a little grit and grind.